Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today what I've got for you, I said this was coming, is a coffee review, first one on the channel, and today we are reviewing this. Hold on. This right here. It is Taylor's Hot Java Lava. It's roast 6 out of 7, so it is quite strong. It is quite a dark roast. It's rugged and smoky, as you can see there, and it's ground coffee. Now, all of these reviews I'm going to be doing are ground coffee, as I've got an espresso machine, which I have done a video on the channel. If you want to click on the channel and see me unboxing that, you're more than welcome to go and watch that. I've got an espresso machine, so all the coffee I will be reviewing will be ground coffee. Fairly fine ground coffee as well, because that's what's best for espresso machines. So it says this on the back: Hot Lava Java. Brace yourself, it's about to erupt. This explosively high caffeine coffee has been forged in the fires of an extra dark roast, releasing powerful flavours of smoke and black pepper. When you're flagging, it's dynamite. So you can either use it as for a cafetiere or filter, but as I said, I use mine in my espresso machine. As you can see on the side, it is 6 out of 7, and it's from Taylor's of Harrogate, which I've got another bag from Taylor's as well, which I will be reviewing at some point. So let's get into the review. That is what we are reviewing today. We're going to start on smell. Now it is it smells exactly like it says it is. It smells quite, I don't know what the word is. Definitely does smell rugged, like sort of earthy, you know. It does smell quite smoky and quite, you know, quite tough, quite extreme. I have to say, it does smell exactly like it says it's meant to be. It's not the best smelling coffee, I will give it that. Out of 5 on smell, I'd probably give it a 3. It does exactly what it says it's meant to do, but for me, there are just like better smelling coffees out there. Some people don't drink coffee for the smell. I get that. The smell of coffee doesn't really bother me, as I work in a coffee shop, so the smell of coffee doesn't really affect me anymore. The fresh coffee that I unboxed recently, which is also on the channel, it's from Packed Coffee, which I'll be doing a review on soon. That smells very nice, I have to say. Much better than this. But 3 out of 5, I think it's fair. It smells exactly like it says it does, but there are better smelling coffees, I have to say. We've got it in a flowery mug. This is black coffee, by the way. This is literally just fresh from the espresso machine. Don't know how to show you without tipping it out. There it is. If you can see, it's black, so I'm not going to drink it, I don't think, because I don't really like black coffee. I prefer it with milk. But I just wanted to do this so I could give it a smell and really tell you what it's like. Obviously, I have tasted this before. We're nearly on the end of this bag now. I've literally probably got a few coffees left of this. So yeah, I have drunk quite a bit of it. I bought it a while ago, so it may have lost quite a bit of its taste and smell, because it's been open for quite a while, I have to say. Yeah, just checking it's still in date. Oh, it is in date. I've had it for a while. I bought it originally to... basically, I went away somewhere and someone had this, but in coffee bags. Now, if you don't know what coffee bags are, it's like a tea bag, just in coffee form. And basically, I went to Tesco. Other supermarkets are available. But I knew they'd be more likely to have it from where I am. And the one I went in isn't the normal one I go into. So they didn't have it in there, but they did have this. And I thought, I know it's not the bags, but I thought, if I put a little bit in it and put a hot water, I knew we have a cafetiere, so I thought if need be I can put it in there and use that. I can't use a cafetiere to save my life. It was a nightmare. Terrible, a mess. Coffee wasn't great. Still had bits in it. It was terrible. And yeah, eventually I found the bags. Eventually the Tesco that I usually go to has the bags. They were out of stock for ages. Eventually they stocked them back in. So I got the coffee bags of this flavour and the Rich Italian, and which is slightly weaker, but a bit better on taste. It's a little bit, it's richer in taste, as you can tell by the name, but that one is, this is definitely more of an oomph to it, and the other one's a little bit more sort of subtle with their tastes and their just how it sort of hits you, how it hits your taste buds on the way down, for sure. So yeah, anyway, I bought that. I've had it for a while. I had no real point of having it. Just sort of sat in the back of the cupboard as I had nothing to use it for. And then once I bought my espresso machine, I thought, perfect, we've got ground coffee in the cupboard. Before my packed coffee box came, I had a couple of days before it came of not having any coffee. So I thought, remembered I had this in the cupboard. Perfect. And actually it tastes fine. It would be interesting to try it again when it's a fresh bag and it's not been sat in the back of the cupboard for a month or so. So it probably has a bigger influence on the taste and smell. Coffee experts, if you're watching, let me know. Would that have an effect? I imagine it would. I work in a coffee shop and I know that if you leave coffee out for a long time, it can lose its flavour and taste quite a lot. So I imagine so. But for me, I have to say, the coffees I've been having with this have been lovely. I'm really excited to try more because, honestly, going from having I should work in a coffee shop, as I said, still do. I'm not at the moment, obviously, with everything going on. But I am, I got really accustomed and used to having, professionally made drinks by myself and by my colleagues. And obviously then going into lockdown and not being able to have proper coffees and having instant coffees. It's been tough. It really has been tough. Which sounds really I don't want to say snobby, but it kind of sounds snobby. That I'm I'm missing fancy coffee. But when you become used to it, I'm not going to take a flat white for granted again, because God, I'd love one. But then we've got the espresso machine and lovely coffee is just right in the kitchen now. It's just great. So it could just be that it's quite a nice coffee flavour anyway, but as I said, it makes lovely coffee. Even Amy, I've made a few coffees for Amy, and she's not the biggest lover of coffee, and even she said it tastes quite nice. And I asked her I said, I'm doing a review on it. Anyway, what's your thoughts on it? And she just went, coffee, and I went, shrugged her shoulders, helpful as always. But if she likes it and she thought it was okay, then usually that means it's quite a nice coffee, because I said she's not a big fan on coffee. Surprisingly, she didn't say it was very strong. And as I said, maybe it's lost quite a lot of its strength after sitting in the cupboard. It'd be interesting to try it again, but to hear not to say it's strong, it's the second strongest number on the range, is quite a shock. But yeah, it's an interesting point to make, I feel. But yeah, it makes lovely coffee, but whether that's just because I've been craving nice coffee for a long time, or whether the fact it actually is just a nice coffee flavour anyway, be interesting to compare it to the others. As a smell, as I said, 3 out of 5. I'll try and put a little thing on the screen. What would I give it then for taste? I'd probably give it a 4.5. 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. Now with these numbers, obviously the more I review these, I may end up moving others slightly. So I might try a different flavour, and I might think, actually, I don't know if that Lava Java was a 4. I'm going to give it a 4 for now. As I said, it's the first one. It sets the benchmark. I'm not sure whether that's really generous or not generous. Be interesting to see if I can taste differences as well, because the one I've got here is quite smoky and peppery. The one I've got down there is orange and cream and chocolates. So really I should be able to taste the difference, I hope. Because I really want to get into these coffee reviews. I just find it quite interesting. I really like coffee. If it's not your thing, then that's fine. Although recently the coffee videos have actually been going down really well with you guys, so that's good. I don't like black coffee, as I said, but I'm going to give it a sip now, just so I can let you know. Without the milk, it'd be interesting to see if I can taste more, because it does taste smoky. I will give it that. It does taste smoky. I do think it's lost a lot of its taste though, because they've been sitting in the cupboard. But I don't really get a lot of the peppery feel, which is why I think it's going to be a 4, not a 4.5. Maybe if I bought a fresh bag and used it in my espresso machine, maybe I would. Who knows? But I'm going to give it a little sip now. It's not terrible. Strong. Really strong. But not terrible. I could drink a cup of that without milk. And for me, that's good. But I'm going to try and get into the actual tastes. Definitely smoky. Definitely get the smoke. It definitely has that like proper, like, yeah, it's like a gritty coffee. Like it's nice. And it says on the back, when you're tired, it will give you a boost. 100% this will give you a boost, for sure. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to drink too much without milk. I want to get into black coffee more as well, because I know it's a lot better for you than normal coffee. But I could drink a cup of that quite fine. You wouldn't be able to tell from my face, but I could drink a cup of that fine. Working in the coffee shop, I've sort of developed a ableness to drink espressos and black coffee. Not that I particularly enjoy it, prefer it with milk, but there we are, it's my preference. So the two things we've judged it on so far is smell, 3 out of 5, and taste, 4 out of 5. I don't really have much else to say on the Lava Java, whether or not you want to give it a try. Would I recommend it? The last thing to talk about, would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. Sorry, I'm burping now. That coffee's made me burp, sorry. Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a nice tasting coffee. As I said, honestly, like, if you're feeling quite sort of flat one day, or you wake up in the morning and you feel, I need a boost, for sure it's going to give you a boost. If you drink it like that, you'll be running around on rocket fuel, let me tell you. I had 2 the other day with milk. Even with milk, I had 2 lattes the other day one morning, and I was, honestly, my heart was doing this. Felt like I could run for years. But I might try and do that, by the way. I might try and drink quite a few of them and do a little test to see if... Definitely a video idea just coming to my mind. It's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, I think, where I'm going to do one day, I'm going to do a 5k without that, and then I'm going to the next day drink a couple of coffees, one black, one with milk. Maybe we do 3 days. Maybe we do one without coffee, see what our 5k time is. I'm not quick at 5ks, by the way. We're going to do a 5k after drinking black coffee, and a 5k after drinking lattes, and we'll see if it has any effect, or whether I just can't run, which I probably can't. But this is where we're going to end it then, guys. Smell, 3 out of 5. Taste, 4 out of 5. And would I recommend you buying it? Is it a yes or a no? Is it a buy, or is it a get in the bin? It's a buy. It's a nice coffee. It tastes nice. I have to say, Taylor, I've never been let down by Taylor's coffee before. It's very, very good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to trying some of their other stuff, because I know they've got quite a few others. So what I'm really excited about ground coffee, there's loads of ground coffees out there. Supermarket ground coffee, online ground coffee, local ground coffees I want to try. I'm very excited to get into trying some. But this is where we're going to end it for today. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe. It's free. You might as well. Really helps me in the channel out, and it means a lot. We've been stuck on 4 subscribers now for a while. So if we can shift off 4 onto 5, can we get 5? Can we hit 5? One of you needs to press the subscribe button. It's free. Can you get 5? Is that too much? 5, and I'll make one of them and I'll down it. Deal. This is where we're going to end it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. And the next one will be my Brazilian coffee from Back Coffee, which I'm very excited to try. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next one.